Hello, in this section we will look at the culmination of how from Sumeria and out of that system of complete repression, enslavement, militaristic control, the Sumerian civilization went into the Babylonian civilization and onwards into the Grecian civilization, the Persian civilization, through to the Italian civilization and through to the very complex system of control that we see today on this planet, and how the Illuminati have kept control through their Novus Ordo Mundi, their New World Order, and how there is a coming culmination also in the consciousness of humanity versus, without violence, without any kind of revolutionary mentalities, the consciousness of the Illuminati. And we are going to awaken, and from the darkness will come the lightness, from the reptilian consciousness will emerge, shall we say, the re-emergence of, after such a long period of time, mammalian consciousness, and humanity will finally liberate itself. So let's go through and look at this. Out of Sumeria emerged, as you know from the history books, the civilization of Babylonia. That was just a further increasing of regulation of priesthoods, of monetary and financial control, of banking, and of the assurance that you could keep humanity within the city-states, raise armies, keep control, and keep moving forward through the rising and declining of the various civilizations the Illuminati had created. We see from Babylonia how the decline of that civilization brought the emergence of Gracia and monetary control, the rising of the various, what they call Devum, or deities of that civilization, and through into Italia with the rise of the Imperium Romanum, that is the City of Hills Empire, and what the Illuminati in ancient Italia called the Novus Babylonia, that is the new gate of the gods, the new opening of the vast hidden lost knowledges of both Lemuria and Atlantia, hidden behind rituals, ceremonies, festivals, and through very complex, very repressed worship systems that they had instigated, developed, and they simply changed the names of those various worship systems, the names of the various control systems, the various rituals. It doesn't really matter. It all flowed into different civilizations as long as they preserved their power. Now, we see out of ancient Italia came the collapse of the Imperium Romanum and the arising of what became the Vaticani, which translates to Prophecy Hill, the prophecy being their own planning of their Novus Ordo Mundi, the New World Order, and obviously their Novus Religio Mundi, the New World Binding, that is the collective planetary mind-controlled worship system under Lucifer the Lightbringer, out of the emergence of all various forms of binding, of collective cultural creation, of mental, emotional, intellectual and spiritual complete manipulation. So we are actually seeing today that going on all around us. And from Vaticani came forth the various doctrines and belief systems and worship systems that actually controlled the military feudal structures of ancient Europea. And then we see also through the ages of the medieval period, or the Middle Ages of Europea into Britannia, the emergence of the various worship structures of I'm going to have to stop a minute and rerun that actually.
Rolling and action.
And out of the Vaticani and the structure of what became known as the Oestium Ordum, which is the, shall we say, the deceptive priests, as it translates from the Lingua Latinum, which itself means the high noble's language. And you may wonder why I've been using various amounts of Lingua Latinum through these various talks that I've been giving, and that's because the Illuminati themselves viewed the Imperium Romanum as well as the development of the Vaticani in Italia as the prime examples of what you could classify as perfected structures for total social manipulation, total social control, and therefore permanent enslavement of the consciousness of humanity to be completely dominated and lorded over by the consciousness of the Illuminati themselves and the various secret structures, their oaths, their bindings, their various priesthoods, and so on. Out of the Vaticane emerged throughout Europea various feudal militaristic states. Again, I'm going through hundreds and hundreds of years very quickly here, and one of the most dominating of civilizational structures, which was the Imperium Britannicum, which is the land of nobles empire, that stretched across the entire planet over parts of Asia. It went all over the planet. It was a seafaring nation using various powerful forms of militaristic naval control over many, many centuries. And we see from the Imperium Britannicum, that land of nobles empire, came forth the further developments in the Novus Ordo Mundi, the New World Order, of the Illuminati, the splintering of the family bloodlines, the increasing of their power, their military control over indigenous tribal groups in many other distant lands that most humanity had never heard of. And today we are literally in the situation we are today. Please visit my website, which is www.galacticrevelations.co.uk, where I've done 6 years of research with all the information that I've been talking about over the last few talks, and I hope to see you there.